And welcome back!
Welcome back.
We're glad you could join us again for another exciting adventure of the Leather Goddesses of Phobos. The Morning Zoo! We don't actually have any of the sound effects that we'd need. We need like a bell.
And a flush.
And a flush and a farting sound. And we don't
Yes.
have any of this. Alright, I'm going to move the microphone into the bathroom. And we're going to get at least 2 of those sound effects. I meant the bell and the flushing, obviously.
Oh,
I keep a bell in there.
Yeah.
All right. Where were we? We were in the Martian desert. All right. So we had a new black circle that we discovered that we didn't go to because we were busy de-angling the king's daughter.
Yes. And she's already been re-angled.
She re-angled again.
Ah.
Enter circle. Back in Cleveland. Nope, I wanted to go north. All of these directions. It's so many things to remember.
Just
East.
internal map of all of these things. Okay.
I'm going to pick up that painting.
Yeah.
No!
What else are we carrying? Let's see inventory. We have...
We don't need the machine or the de-angling cream anymore.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Drop cream. Drop... I hope we don't need the machine anymore. But if we do, it's here.
Right. Back in the garden.
Okay.
As far as we know, we don't need the painting. Do we want to pick up the painting again?
Do we need the sack or the rake?
We don't need the sack, but we haven't used the rake yet.
I do want the painting. We haven't used the painting.
That's true. Okay, then we'll keep the painting.
Okay. Enter circle. And we're back here again.
Back to the cell.
So we go up, we go north, and we enter the circle. Now, we need to go west to go to the new circle, but if I go all the way over to the booth, we could drop off the headlight. Or no, the angle. We could drop off the angle that we picked up.
Right. We already dropped off the headlight, yeah.
So, we'll go ahead and
Now we're going to blaze on through to the Infocom booth.
enter booth. It's mostly east. Okay. We can drop the angle. So we have three of the things that we need to beat the game. So, it's almost done.
Okay, cool. Should we pick the tray back up?
I think we only need the tray for the chocolate that was on it. That's my guess.
Really?
When we picked it up, it came with chocolate.
Yeah.
And then we took the
Yeah,
chocolate
the
off of
food.
it.
Ah, okay.
I'm guessing. If
Yeah,
not, we
we'll
know where it
see.
is. So we have 2 item dumping grounds. We have the garden and we have the booth.
Right.
Our system has already fallen apart. Alright, so southeast. And now we go what, west, northwest, southwest? South. West. There we go.
Spawning ground.
Enter circle.
Alright.
And now we're on to a new adventure.
To the hold! You are in the cargo hold of a giant spaceship. A tiny viewport is set into the curving steel hull, and arched passageways lead in directions that we will arbitrarily call south and southwest. Why not? One item in the hold is a sword, a potent weapon with a long, hard blade of glistening steel. A few seconds later, you see Trent's nose appear, followed almost immediately by the rest of him. A radium-powered grenade clatters against the deck. You glimpse a shadowy figure dressed in black, slipping away. Trent yells to hit the deck and hurls himself onto the grenade. No, Trent!
Not again!
A sickening explosion splatters Trent all around the room. As you struggle to control your shock and nausea, your eyes fill with tears. You hang your head in sorrow for a moment to honor your brave, loyal companion who gave his life that humanity might be safe from the terrible scourge of the leather goddesses of Phobos.
I'm gonna pick up the sword.
Okay, get sword.
Alright. So Trent's dead. South, stable.
Aw.
This must be the flagship for the Leather Goddesses of Phobos main attack fleet, since the stable contains the Leather Goddesses of Phobos main attack fleet cavalry mounts. They're invading us with spaceships and they have a cavalry.
And they have horses?
Well, for the cavalry.
I mean, it could be something else.
The most
you would
striking-
imagine if it was a Martian, cavalry.
The most striking horse is a magnificent white stallion. Mount horse. I am now on the stallion.
Right.
West. Kicking your proud mount forcefully in the flank, you gallop down a long corridor pulsing with light. They like to throw in arouse and pulse from time to time to remind you that this is a very naughty game.
Ah, right, yes.
Have you been
Naughty.
scandalized by this game yet?
Maybe slightly.
Okay.
When the gorilla's screwed.
Yeah, but we did that.
Yeah.
We could have chosen not to have sex, and the guy still would have run off because now his theory was disproved.
Oh.
Above the echoes of the hoofbeats, you can hear, almost feel, the throbbing of mighty engines. After a minute of wild riding, at main hatch, on the stallion, to the north, because all the directions in this spaceship are now labeled with quotation marks.
Or approximated, right.
We're just going to arbitrarily call it north. The main hatch of the flagship is closed. A long corridor leads east. Hanging by the hatch is a white, form-fitting thermosuit.
Oh, well, of course you put on that thermosuit. That Uma thermosuit.
No. You dismount. Get
Right,
suit.
first.
Wear suit. You're now wearing the white suit.
Alright, over the brass loincloth.
Yes. Mount. Can we open the hatch?
Alright, the hatch swings open.
Mount horse.
A rumbling from outside the ship sends shivers running through the deck.
It's very erotic.
Yeah, right. Through the hatchway, you see the small passenger spaceship roaring away on a tail of ion flame.
Does that mean I can't go north through the horse can't fit through there?
Ah,
Alright. I guess I'll leave the horse here.
you had your fun.
In space. You are floating in outer space near a battleship to the south. Hanging from the base of the long, potent-looking battleship are two pendulous, brimming fuel tanks.
What could that mean?
Jesus Christ. Saturn looms above. Below you, her rings sparkling in the sunlight.
There is no direction in space.
Can I look at the tanks? Look at fuel. Down. Up. I'm just... Okay, we'll go back into the ship, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see the stallion there.
Mount horse. I like that. Apparently, that's just an open door to space, but it's not
It's
sucking the
fine.
horse out or
Right,
anything.
no, horse is fine. It's a space horse.
Kicking your proud mount forcefully in the flank. Yeah, we did that again. Throbbing mighty engines, and I'm really catching onto a theme here. All right, so we'll go north this time. The horse can't fit through here. Why the hell am I riding this horse?
Just for that,
What happens if I just try to
throbbing.
walk west? Okay. It looks like I'd have to walk much further to get there. You are part way along an east-west haul of mind-numbing length. That's why we mount the
So
horse.
that's where the horse comes in, yep.
Rings of light pulsate along the corridor in rhythm to the ship's throbbing engines. Okay, we're going to go back east.
But can the horse fit through the place to get through that
We've left the horse
mindless
alone.
experience?
The horse can just hang out where he is. Let's see. So we went south. Now we'll go southwest. Oh no! You are in a cargo hold of a giant spaceship. Little bits of splattered Trent cover all the walls, the floor, and the ceiling.
No, Trent.
How are we going to build the machine now? Oh no! We're in a long hallway again. Seem to be in a little bit of a loop.
So, well, can the stallion go down the long corridor?
Yeah, but that's what took us to the hatchway.
Ah,
So if I go...
is there anything
I'm at
else
the main
to do
hatch.
out in space then? Space.
Okay, we're back in space.
Oh, there's no.
There's a battleship to the south.
Go toward the battleship.
Well, back to the battleship, which is south, takes us back in again,
Mm.
where we just came out.
Okay. Go towards Saturn. What?
I don't
It
know
says
the word
it
Saturn.
doesn't know Saturn. You just said Saturn.
East, west. North. Really, that's all the directions I know.
And south takes you back into the ship. Yeah.
Yep. We are awesome at this game.
Exciting. Okay.
And we're back at the stable. I have a sword.
It just says north. In space. You're floating in outer space in a battleship.
No one wants me to go north?
Yeah.
I thought we did that. I thought I did all the directions. Alright, Robyn's looking at the playthrough since we've gotten ourselves stuck in a endless loop. North can't go that way. In space, north can't go that way.
It says someone is supposed to be there.
I removed the suit and then went back into space for funsies.
Oh, how'd that go?
It sure gets chilly this far from the sun. You're becoming frigid.
Maybe you wait once you're out in space then.
You're becoming frigid.
But no!
Oops, you frozen to death! I'm the Viscount of Van Wert County. Alright. Just waiting in space.
You have the suit on now. Yeah.
It's a lot of waiting. And nothing is happening. Oh god, we're stuck in space. Yeah, the walkthrough very clearly says something is happening that's not. We seem to have broken the game.
Are we supposed to be hearing something else? We picked up all the other things that it said to pick up.
We broke the game. Alright, I'm going to try walking along this hallway. Walking along the hallway didn't do anything. Equip sword! Because it's an RPG. No, he does not know the word equip.
But you have the blade, right?
Absolutely. Look at Trent. They look just like bits of splattered Trent.
Is there a west? Did you go west?
I'm going to look at the viewport. Look out window. You see Saturn and her ample rings.
It says Mount Stallion and go west.
Oh, I left the horse by the other thing.
But that's where the thermosuit is. You
Which I'm
dismount,
wearing.
You take the suit, you wear the suit, you open the door, you go north, and then you're in space.
Maybe I needed to move quicker because that spaceship took off.
Oh.
Maybe I broke the game. I failed the game because that spaceship took off without me.
I guess so.
Maybe?
I think it does say that she's by the spaceship.
Yep. We failed the game by not moving quick enough.
Pretty harsh.
Problem is,
You saved afterward?
yeah. Oh.
You have to restart the game?
What was the last thing? I think it was this. We hadn't killed the Venus flytrap yet.
Okay.
We're sorry. We are so sorry. We are so bad at this. Oh my god.
Whatever, it'll be edited out. Take care of it in post.
I don't want to edit it all. Okay.
Why don't we just restart the episode? Nothing interesting happened.
Yeah, but we're still all the way back here.
Oh, yeah, do that, and then we'll restart the episode.
But we won't have the same dramatic reaction when Trent dies. It'll be fine. We'll let it do that. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a quick cut. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. Oh, he's sidling around the hole. Okay.
Put down the trellis, rake up the leaves.
What is happening? Okay. Why is he saddling around the hole again? I just dropped it instead of putting it on the hole.
Open bag. Men's red leaves.
I hate this game.
Wait.
By the way, you can put the tray in the machine and it becomes a ray.
Array. Nice.
I don't remember what that does.
Pew pew.
Does
Or
it?
a ray of light. Doesn't say ray gun, so. If you put Trent in there, he'd just be Ren. No, he'd be Ren.
Yeah. Let's see. Enter booth. We'll drop the sack. Drop the paper, maybe? Drop the matchbook. Because all we need that for is to check what items we need.
The matchbook?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And since we're dropping the items we need here anyway.
Right. So does that mean we have to go rescue the princess again?
Yeah, we can do that real quick.
Yeah.
Let's see. The way out is southwest, something southeast. Put cream on angle. Get angle. Oh no, not again. Nope, I wanted northeast. Did glimpse ahead, we do get the painting, so. Although we could turn it into a painting.
Yeah.
In fact, just for fun. Hey guys, just for fun, we're going to save the game real quick and we're going to play around with the tea removing machine. Just for some funsies.
Alright, so what do we got?
Open machine. Put Trent in machine. It's easy for you to say since you don't even have Trent. Can I get Trent? You've got to be kidding. Fine. We're going to put the painting in the machine.
You said panting.
I did. This game is getting to me. I'm just thinking of panting and...
so on and so forth. But then it would just be panning.
Close machine. Turn on machine.
Sparks, explosions.
Open machine. We have a painting.
A painting. Oh, will it hurt? Yeah, what is a painting?
It looks just like a painting. Whatever that is. Alright. Inventory.
Let's
What else can we...
see. A wicker basket.
A whisker basket.
A wicker... Yeah,
A
basket.
We can make a blanquet. I kind of wish we had the tray, actually, because then we could just have a ray.
Array, yeah. Blanket. Yeah, none of these.
We have wasted your time. And now back to your standard jump cut. Whoa!
What, died? Died from what? What did you do?
I went the wrong way down the hallway. Instead of going up, I went east, which the game tells me not to do. And before you can even begin to wonder what happened to the middle of the hallway, a guard patroller erupts from the shadows. A tall, neatly dressed Lekbandi tucks you under its arm. The Lekbandi, who evolved in the asteroid belt, all work exclusively as security guards, which is odd, since there's not a single thing in the entire asteroid belt worth stealing. Consulting a wrist computer, the Lekbandi punches in notable features of your appearance, size, number of heads, lack of feathers, and so forth. Eventually, the tiny screen flashes identification complete. Prisoner, human, escaped, disposition, death, painful, immediate. The Lekbandi, who like all Lekbandis prides itself on its ability to follow the orders of wrist computers, immediately and painfully kills you.
You have died.
Thou art dead.
But what were we? The Viscount of Van Wert County. I like Van Wert more. Just gonna call it that.
Fair enough. Alright, now we're just going to go back to our little booth.
Oh, it could be a soul.
A soul. And it would just say, it looks like a soul, whatever that is.
Uh-huh.
But it's nice that they
Yeah, all of
put
these.
that in there.
Right, right.
Drop angle, inventory. Anything else we want to drop? Drop cream. Drop machine. I may regret that.
Alright, we have a save.
Okay, now we're going to rush back to that circle. And we are going to go back to that spaceship, and we're going to try to chase the guy who blew up Trent as quickly as possible this time.
Yes.
No messing around. No wasted commands.
Just quickly follow.
I just gotta work my way back. Alright, so we're gonna save it here before we even enter the place.
Sounds great. Let's see if we don't have to trek.
Okay. Here we go. Oh no, Trent blew up! I did not see that coming.
Dear sweet Trent.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but there was a very loud, like, train horn that just went off outside the window right after she said, "Dear sweet Trent."
An exclamation mark. Thank you.
Dear sweet Trent. Alright, mount horse.
Did you get the blade?
I did.
Alright, great.
West. See, I've wasted some time trying to get through the thing on the horse. That might have been maybe the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Dismount, get suit,
Put on suit.
wear suit, open hatch, north. Ha-ha!
Nice. In space.
Finally, an hour and a half later, we are back where we messed up the game. Robyn, I'm going to hang my head in shame while you read.
You are floating in outer space near a battleship to the south, and a small passenger spaceship to the north. Hanging from the base of the long, potent-looking battleship are two pendulous, brimming fuel
Oh,
tanks.
slower, with more feeling.
Saturn looms above, below. You, her rings sparkling in the sunlight.
Oh,
A
yes.
figure. Stop it. This isn't supposed to be suggestive. Yeah.
Really? Because I feel like two pendulous, brimming fuel tanks is a little suggestive.
A figure in black, doubtless the same person who tossed the grenade into the hold, is near the smaller ship. Given his mean expression and the characteristic black outfit, it must be Thorbast, the chief assassin for the leather goddesses of Phobos.
You know that guy.
Right,
We've heard
Thorbast.
about him through the whole game.
You know Thorbast.
Everybody knows Thorbast.
Yes. Thorbast is struggling with a young woman of wealthy garb and demeanor.
She has a wealthy demeanor.
She must be struggling sophisticatedly.
Yes, clearly.
Yeah. Noticing you, he straps the woman to the hull of the small passenger spaceship and jumps toward you, stopping just a few feet away. With a chillingly evil grin, he draws a long, pointed sword.
Ah, the escaped prisoner. Disposing of you will be a small but enjoyable feather in my cap.
As he speaks, a foul odor wafts toward you.
I'm in
Can you smell it in
space!
Yeah, pretty sure that couldn't travel. That must be. Goodness. That is an interstellar stench.
Everything in this game smells!
Yes.
But they never tell us what it smells like. Just
It just
distinctive
smells.
or foul. But
Right.
never...
Well, foul, I guess, has some description to it, but that's only been, what, the frog? The frog was foul?
Yeah, it smelled like a fetid swamp or something.
Alright, we're gonna attack that Thorbast. We have a sword, too.
A mighty swing. But Thorbast easily dodges in this light gravity. A bug-eyed monster, sort of a cross between a space squid and a humanoid tree, swims into view. Its hideous bark is covered with squirmy little suckers, and its branches wave about like tentacles. It takes one look and heads straight towards the defenseless young woman. Thorbast lunges at your chest, but your own blade knocks his away in the nick of time.
Oh man, should we go after the sophisticated lady?
Sword. We're going to save in the middle of the sword fight.
Alright.
So that way we can find out if I'm going to continue to try and stop him and hope I can get to beat him in time. Because if I turn my back on him, he's going to kill me.
Could be a backstabber.
The sword misses Thorbast by inches. The alien monstrosity reaches the young woman, and its tentacles begin undulating toward her clothing.
Of course.
Thorbast lunges at your chest, but your own blade knocks his away in the nick of time.
Looks like it's gonna be a lot of sword play.
Alright, maybe I can attack the alien, but I'll bet you that kills me. You don't see any alien here?
You can't see any alien here.
Save woman! Psst. Kill the bug-eyed monster.
Monster.
That's...
Okay, so it was monster, not alien.
not alien.
Alright.
I like that the game just went...
They're offended. Right.
Kill the bug-eyed monster.
Yeah.
The monster begins to undress the poor young woman, who begins to shriek in terror. Thorbast takes advantage of your inactivity and launches a fierce attack. You dodge, avoiding the blade more by luck than skill. Alright,
Yeah,
kill
I'm okay with that.
bug-eyed. Now that she's mostly undressed,
To our advantage.
you've got to get past your opponent first.
Monster continues to undress the poor young woman, who continues to shriek in terror. Thorbast takes advantage of your inactivity and it's the same.
Yeah. You nick Thorbast on the arm, drawing blood. The monster continues to undress the poor woman. Thorbast feints backward and launches a blow straight at your neck, moving with a speed rarely associated with anything besides self-preservation. You parry, knocking the sword out of Thorbast's hands. It drifts towards you, spinning slowly.
Dual wield.
I know this game. I know how this works. I've played Quest for Glory. So I've got the sword, and I'm going to give it back to him. It is the
Oh,
honorable
honor.
thing to do.
Right, so noble.
If I want to become a paladin, I have to give it back to him. You can't kill an unarmed man. As Thorbast accepts his sword, he realizes that such a gesture is the final proof that you are the good guy, and therefore he hasn't got a chance of winning. Being a practical person, Thorbath saves both of you a lot of time and aggravation by goring himself on his own blade. Spewing droplets of blood, his body drifts away into the blackness of space.
Oh man, he just goes through an existential crisis right then and there.
Wait, you're the good guy? That means I'm the... Oh, hell.
Shit.
Alright, now we'll kill the monster.
Undressing this woman slowly.
The tree monster squawks and flees, proving that its bark is worse than its bite. You untie the young woman who, beckoning you to follow, enters the small passenger spaceship.
She was tied up and being undressed?
Yes.
Which way was she tied, then?
It was probably ripping her clothes instead of daintily undressing her.
Yeah, but if it's, bound like you usually see with the dastardly, spinning things
Well, she was tied to
around
the
torso. Maybe it's just the wrists and ankles.
It could have been the torso, but just the stomach. So, everything else it could have molested was still
right.
Open
Within
access.
View. Right.
I'm not sure how you tie somebody to the outside of a spaceship, honestly. Unless it's got, like, rings or something that you can loop it around. I don't know.
Lots of crannies. With the hauling loops.
Battleship, okay, north. She went in north. Okay, I'll read it so you could be a princess. You could actually read a female part. Won't that be exciting? Space yacht. This is the main cabin of a fashionable passenger ship with exits to the east and south. You can see a young woman here. The young woman turns to you.
Is this the same woman that we saved?
Yes, this is the woman we saved.
Okay. I am called Alicia. My father is the wealthiest man in the system. You will be grandly rewarded for saving me from that horrid kidnapper.
She grabs a photo off the wall, scribbles on the back of it, and hands it to you.
Here is father's address. See him the next time you are on Ganymede, and you will be handsomely repaid. But now I must retire to my cabin to recover from this hideous ordeal.
She curtsies, a bit unsteadily, and exits to the east, closing the door behind her. How much you want to bet? If I look at this picture she just handed us, it's going to be of Jean Harlow.
Her father's Jean Harlow.
The photo of Jean Harlow. Yes, one step closer.
All right.
All right.
Well, it doesn't say it's of her father. She's just scribbling.
Yeah, she just took this picture off the wall and wrote on the back of it.
Okay.
So I don't think her dad's Jean Harlow.
Oh, well, pity.
You never know, though.
Right.
All right. Exits. Okay, south to take us back into space. Open door.
Open door to the east. To the
Private cabin.
Uh-oh.
You have entered a plush sleeping cabin. The young woman is standing in the center of the cabin, clutching her clothes, looking shocked to see you.
How dare you come in here without knocking? Am I to be allowed no privacy at all? Will my horror never end? Will...
She trails off, and, as the multiple shocks of the day set in, begins sobbing. Moved, you take her in your arms. One thing leads to another.
Yeah.
I'm afraid we have to act this out now,
Yeah.
Robyn.
Much-
You can explain to your boyfriend
much
that it was
later.
necessary for the artistic integrity of the project.
Something not even seen.
Well, are you dedicated to this project or not? Much later, making sure that Robyn is sleeping peacefully.
Alicia.
Oh yeah, her too. You tiptoe out of the cabin, closing the door.
Space yacht.
That's it. That is the nasty, dirty sex scene, by the way.
Yep. I am offended, truly. All of the insinuations.
It is locked. Very locked.
Oh, we should have asked her for the key, but she's all sleepy now. Oh, we're back with the horse?
Yeah, I went back to the other ship. It was the only other place to go.
Alright.
You see a stallion here. You hear panting as Trent dashes up behind you, somewhat out of breath.
What? Trent? Good. You're still here. Thank God. That time traveler who wandered by the hold had a matter reconstitutor.
You said toot.
Reconstitutor.
Oh, good. Trent is still alive.
Oh, Trent.
Trent has the best adventures,
Yes,
doesn't he?
Yes, he did. Trent, tell us what it's like to die.
It's very cold.
No, seriously, ask
Very
him.
dark. Ask Trent about death. The game does not know the word death.
Ha ha ha! Well, we've died so many times.
I know!
Alright, let's start looking around. We're
We're back at the stable.
back at the stable. Trent.
We're back in the
Buddy.
hold.
A tiny viewport. We already know that we can... I mean, do we still see Saturn? I guess look out the viewport again.
Alright, so we're back in the same window, because I haven't seen a black circle anywhere.
Can we pilot something to Saturn?
I guess we can get to the space.
What says,
If we go
judging by the steam blowing from Carolina, she's preparing to depart.
That's the space yacht that we just left.
Alright.
We've been to every location in this setting.
Okay, so can we go back to the yacht?
Maybe
We're
can.
well, yeah. Now that we have Trent, go back to the yacht and then go to Saturn.
I like that Trent was able to go through space without a suit.
Trent's invincible. He's just been reconstituted.
Trent is unkillable.
Yep. Trent is here counting on us.
Please leave me to rest, she says.
Okay, well, is there like a
That's it.
captain's
We're in the main
quarters?
cabin of the passenger ship. We can leave the ship, or we can go east. But east
And
is
that's
very,
the
very
cabin.
locked, and she wants to rest. So we are, again, Trent is doing his quick limbering exercises.
Trent, did it reconstitute a key?
I'm just going around in circles now. I like that Trent keeps up with the horse. Oh no, Trent mounted with me.
Yep.
You are now on the stallion. Trent gets on behind you. Trent is here, alertly surveying your surroundings in case he dies again. Okay. It looks like... Sorry, we had to glance at the walkthrough real quick. It looks like the circle we're looking for is in the middle of that long hallway. So we were riding the horse to speed through the hallway.
So now we need to...
We need to just walk through the hallway on our own.
But it says kicking the stallion.
So I'm in the hallway. I'm still in the hallway. Aha!
Okay.
Partway through the hallway, a tiny alcove contains a black circle.
Hey.
There's our way out of here. I want to make sure we still have the photo. This is a photo of Jean Harlow with writing on the back. Elijah's daddy. The big house with all the windows. Ganymede. That's going to
Thanks.
be
All right.
helpful. That's great.
I guess we'll find the biggest house.
Who knows where we're going now?
Geronimo!
Wow! You appear in midair, high above a canal-studded desert scape. The ground is approaching uncomfortably fast. Caw, caw! A pterodactyl snatches you and Trent in midair and deposits you safely in yet another ruin. There's a little error here because we're back to the frog place, and then a few seconds later, Trent's earlobe appears, followed immediately by the rest of him. Except we appeared in the air,
Right.
and the pterodactyl grabbed both of us.
Right. Mm-hmm. Come on, game. Consistency.
Okay, so we're back to the frog, but I think that's going to be it for this video.
Yeah.
And
Frog kissing next time.
next time, maybe
Maybe.
we will finally figure out how to make out with an amphibian.
Stay tuned.
Meanwhile, Robyn's got some stuff to explain to her boyfriend. So let's go ahead and save this as leather. That'll be our proper
Oh,
save.
that's the main line. Okay.
And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tolerating us.
Yes. Thank you. Tolerating. They enjoy it.
We are quite enjoyable. All right, bye guys.
Bye.